So today is Saturday, March 15th. It is the 12th day of Lent, episode 13. I hope. It's late. I don't know. Today I'm going to talk about my beliefs. Let's get into it. I'm a gay man. Openly gay man. Openly gay man. What does that mean? That means that I am a gay man who in public tells people that I am a gay man. I am married to a man. I have never been with a woman. Never, not ever. That, for those who don't know, that we refer to as a gold star gay. Probably more information than you needed, but I said in a previous podcast that I just was not attracted to women. In my lifetime, I've met a lot of men who are confused about their sexuality, but I don't think that they're really confused about it. I think that they are conflicted by it. I've grown up with a lot of biases. A lot of people had a lot of problems with me because I didn't fit molds very easily. So when you don't fit a mold very easily, everybody has a problem with you. Now, I know that sounds weird, but I just got used to people reacting to me. Imagine that. Your whole life, people just look at you and react. Eventually, I've seen most people succumb to this and then try their best to dress in a way that they don't stand out, or act in a way where they don't stand out, or blend in a way where they don't stand out, so that hopefully people don't notice that they're different. I didn't have that luxury. Blonde hair and this color skin, so people just reacted. Some good, most bad, but that's fine. I believe that most people who are gay fear retribution by speaking truth. And that in a society where people are punished so egregiously for speaking the truth that the general society thinks should not be truth, that most people just lie. They lie to themselves, they lie to their parents, they lie to their spouses, they lie to their girlfriends, they lie to their boyfriends. Some of them have children and lie to their families and lie to everyone. For the entirety of their lives, they know that they are gay. But because they fear that reaction, that vitriolic, horrible reaction, they live the lie because that is more comfortable. Now, again, they're conflicted because they know a truth, but they can't live it. I don't believe that God has anything to do with that. I think that is just society berating society. I think that is people getting bent out of shape and building something into something and demonizing an entire group of people. How many have died because of the reaction of the other side, because you just couldn't handle someone's truth and you would rather them live a lie? So I want you to picture this now. All over this country, all over this world, right? There are men and there are women who know that they are gay, but they can't speak that truth to people even though they are living that truth behind people's backs because they know it is their truth, but it's not a fear of God. It is a fear of your fellow human beings. That lie is a lie. It's a lie. A lie is a sin. I couldn't do that. Simple. I couldn't live a lie. I believe in my truth. And what I'm finding is that truth has a power that is allowing me to develop this relationship with God that I didn't necessarily think I would ever have. And I definitely didn't think that I would be able to know for sure. But I do. I know for sure. And if I didn't know for sure, I have a mom who is happy to remind me that she sees it too. I believe in a Holy Trinity. But I now see them as three separate entities that are absolutely one individual entity. I see God, when I pray, I see God as like this wiseness in the room. And Jesus is like this calming voice of reason. But I find that my Holy Spirit tends to have a playful side. And so I picture my Holy Spirit as a child. And it's funny because I told my mom, it's like this idea of my spirit always seeking out a yes. There's such a joy to that every time I get up in the morning and I think, okay, God, send me out to do something. Anything. Where can I be of service? And I get to go do that. And it brings such a joy to me that I told my mom that it was almost like a giggly little girl just getting excited every time we were able to go out and do something good in the world. So I said she's like a bundle of joy. Mom's a little mad because, pronouns, but I think she's a little girl. My Holy Spirit. And I named her Joy Joy. And I had this image because I thought, oh man, and there is an artist, and I'm never gonna, UK Can Jams, I think it is, UKCANJAMZ on Instagram. She's an amazing artist. I'm probably getting it wrong, but she's an amazing artist, and she does these caricatures of children, mostly little girls, and my cousin, Apple, sends our family these great things all the time, and it just happened that one day she sent this one of this little girl that was talking about joy. But it talked about joy, and it said joy, and then there was this hyphen, and it repeated joy, and I was like, that was what I named my Holy Spirit, was Joy Joy. And this little girl in this picture that my cousin Apple sent me, I described this little girl to my mom, like this image in my head. And my cousin Apple sends this art piece, and it's that little girl. The little girl, almost exactly the way I saw her in my head. She is now my screensaver on my phone. And I love her. And again, her name is Joy Joy, and she's the representation of my Holy Spirit. And we just love life now. If I get down, I look at her because I know right around the corner there's something good for me to do on behalf of God, and I'm okay with that. I'm ready for that. I like that. It brings me joy. I will share the picture after this podcast so that you can see, because again, it is my background on my phone. I see her every day now. And again, I'm good with my Trinity because everything started to peel away. Every little, anything that I had over my eyes, everything. I prayed for discernment, and it's all just fading away layer by layer by layer. I'm learning and going and learning and growing. It's fantastic. I'm a gay man, openly gay, living life as an openly gay man, and God is using me every day. My church is using me every day. My community is using me every day. And no one is saying, no, you're not welcome. Nobody. Think about that. Believe in something and go in peace.